Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here to do your weekly reads. I'm going to do the whole shuffle and pick from the deck to see who's up first this week. So this is the weekly reading for Sunday the 17th through to the 23rd, and we're starting with Capricorn. Nice. Fellow Capricorns, we get the start this week, so that's very nice. Alrighty, let's just have a good shuffle of these cards and we'll get into it. There are a couple of things that I always say at the beginning of the weekly ones. If the readings don't resonate, make sure you check out other aspects of your natal chart, because sometimes they do. But if my readings don't resonate, of course, that's about moving on to the next reader or checking someone else. Mine might be right next week. So, okay, we're ready. Beautiful. Oh, we have the devil. Guess whose card that is? You know, I think out of all the signs, the Capricorn comes out most in their own reading. Whether it's this or the Queen of Pentacles, always one or the other. But this is a little different. This is about someone having control, because it's the end of something for you here. End of codependency, because you have the Magician and you have this Ten of Swords here. So this is the end of codependency here. End of addiction, taking control of your own life here, manifesting something new and different. But letting go of some of this ego stuff, this stuff you've learned that doesn't serve you here. And I always say the ego is not a bad thing, as long as it's used in its right context. If you use it to mask up your true self, then it's not a good thing. So if you're masking it with drugs and alcohol, if you're masking it with codependency, any of those things, it's not good. But the ego in itself is not a bad thing. And there are some things we could be a little obsessive about, but as long as they don't become controlling and we don't become chained to them. So that's what that energy is. End of codependency, beautiful. Page of Swords coming in here. So for some of you, someone's actually watching you on the internet or keeping a bit of a check on you, see what's going on in your life. The Page of Swords can sometimes be the delivery of a message, something that's quite truthful, can be very cutting. Can also represent the air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You could have this in your chart like I do. So Page of Rods coming up next. Interesting. Page of Rods is a message that has passion. So it could be that both of these are talking about the same contact here. Somebody's sending something through, some sort of message that brings in a truth, but also contains some sort of passionate message. Ten of Pentacles coming in. So the Ten of Pentacles talks of abundance. Abundance in lots of areas. Doesn't necessarily mean money, or sometimes it can talk about inheritances, gifts of money. But it talks about having this very comfortable sort of existence, you know, being sort of very abundant in all areas of your life. So for you, some of you might be abundant in your family life, abundant in your work, abundant in financial status. But whatever it is for you, you're feeling very abundant. We also then have the Page of Pentacles. Now, this is really interesting, because when I look at this spread, the Page of Rods is yelling at the Ten of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is coming in here to offer something stable. So what it looks like when I look at this is there's some sort of truth coming into you here that's going to make you feel very abundant. But you're also giving back to this. So it's like you're both giving back to something here. There are two people giving back or giving to something here. Let's keep going. The Lovers. Okay, so the Lovers is a card that talks about a divine relationship, something brought together from the universe. These two people are meant or destined to be together, and the universe is working to bring them in. And then we have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords means that you definitely could be dealing with an air sign here. So the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But more so, this man knows the truth. He knows the truth about this love. See him looking at the Lovers? He knows what this is. He knows. He's made his choice. He understands his journey. He's ready to speak a truth. Okay, we have the Three of Swords here. So the Three of Swords is about heartbreak. Okay, this person here, this air sign's turned his back on some sort of heartbreak that he's had to move forward to this relationship that he knows he needs to move towards. But I'll get more in a minute. Beautiful. You have the Sun coming in here. The Sun is just a beautiful card. Brings joy and happiness regardless of when it comes in. And look at this, the Moon. Oh, that's perfect. And the Hermit. Look at you shining the light on this now. Okay, what a beautiful reading. No wonder you're turning your back on codependency. Beautiful. Okay, so there's messages going backwards and forwards. Somebody in your life has realised that they are destined to be with you. They've turned their back on their own heartbreak to move towards you. I don't know how fresh this heartbreak was for them. They could have come out of another relationship. They could have had heartbreak here from, you know, before. I don't know. But this person is moving towards you here. There are messages going backwards and forwards here. There's some sort of truth being spoken here because there's light being shone on this particular relationship here, because there was something not known here. Now I see the King with the sword, and then I see the Sun and the Moon, and I think this man or this woman is coming to speak to you about how they feel, because they're shining light on this moon. So something previously has not been disclosed, and now they're about to open it up to you, because this Hermit is shining light here as well. So you're starting to understand your truth here. It's a beautiful reading, but it's very, very simple. Somehow or another, though, in this sort of awakening, oh, here's the wish card too. In this sort of enlightenment here between the Sun and the Moon, there is some opening up for you about this devil energy, this ego energy. And it could be for them too, because the energies do flip-flop. But there's some sort of energy here being opened up. This is why the Sun and the Moon is here. This isn't just for them though, this is for you. It's some sort of enlightenment as far as that ego, or the journey of the ego, the devil energy. It's releasing something here for both of you through this Three of Swords energy. You're both sort of walking away from this now. There seems to be a bringing of you two together in this Lovers card, because you're supposed to release each other here to bring in abundance. So it's like you are not really knowing what this is going to disclose for you. You're unknown. Not because maybe you see them as being secretive, but actually there's something about you that you're holding in secret too, and you may not know what that is yet. But the Sun and the Light, the Hermit, are trying to shine light on this, and somehow this truth here helps you to turn your back on this heartbreak. But you see, this heartbreak might not be something that you truly know. It's what you're holding inside. It's really, really beautiful, guys. Really beautiful. The world is opening up for you here. The universe is giving you an opportunity, and they've brought you together here for this reason. It's because now you'll understand why things have happened the way they have. It's like your life has happened in this order to bring you to this spot. This person is going to reveal something for you here with this sword. Because what they want is love. What you want is love. But they're bringing in something additional here. Something that will absolutely shine light on your world here and awaken you from some sort of slumber you've been having. There's lots of messages going backwards and forwards here too. So you both know you're destined for each other. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so we have the Healer of Thought coming out here. And it says it's time to clean up your life. Get rid of anything that clutters your space and makes you disorganized. People who take from you but don't give back should be released as well. You or another person involved in this situation is wise, insightful and caring, has a wonderful sense of humour and offers a lot of life experiences. And I know some of you Capricorns who comment on my posts, that's exactly that, like you say to me. You know, there's always been this sort of, you know, thing in the past where you've give, and you don't get anything in return. Well, I've got to tell you, someone's about to give you the best gift of your life here. Thank you. Have a great week.